What is up, people? What is going on? Rev Avi checking in live. Hang on, let me get my comments going. What's up, peeps? What is the word? So, where's my notebook? We're going to talk about perception of dreams tonight. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. So, I'm going to wait for some people to jump on here because we got a bunch of new members. Welcome, 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 all you new members out there. I am Rev Avi. Nice to meet you all. What's up, Larry? What's going on, people? Tag some people if you are friends with other members. Please tag some people, guys, so we can get as many people as possible to participate in this thing. So what's going on? We're going to talk about the perception of dreams tonight. All right? That oh so familiar sound. So, what's up? What's up? Let's see who's on here. What's up, Siren? What's going on? Give me my smoke, motherfucker. Hey, Fred. We gonna have fun tonight? I love this guy. I love this guy. Yeah, he's so cool. This is actually a shrunken head. I don't know if it's real or not. Don't ask me, guys. But it is definitely one of the coolest things I have right now. He's super duper cool. Isn't that right, buddy? Hey, hey, shut your mouth if you understand me. Not too shabby. So, what's up, people? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. So, with that said, let's get started, guys. We're going to talk about some different ways you can perceive your dreams. Now, this is an interesting topic for me. Okay, so basically, when we start to talk about this, I want you guys to really think about the different types of dreams that you've had. Okay, and try to recall that. All right. So the first way that you can perceive a dream, okay, is from the first person. So that means that it's just like being awake. Okay, this is similar to being in waking life, just like you are right now. You're conscious, you know what's going on, and you're in your own body. Okay, inside the dream. Um, the other way that you can experience a dream is second person. Okay, so that means you can be someone else. Okay. Has anybody had a dream where there was someone else? Hit the like button. Okay. This is an interesting thing. So you can have a dream where you're someone else and you're not yourself and you're doing something you wouldn't normally do. Okay. Um, the other thing that can happen in a dream is it can be in third person. All right. So third person, as if you're viewing it through a camera, like you're watching it on TV, like you're in the dream, you're watching and perceiving the dream, you can see it, okay, but you're not a character that's active in it. Other people are doing stuff, and they're not even aware of you, okay. So you can also have a dream that's in third person. All right. So what in the fuck does that mean? What does all of that mean? Okay. Um, it's super duper interesting when you start to think about how consider this possibility. Okay, just consider this. Imagine this. What if the dream world, the astral world, okay, the underworld, hell, heaven, call it whatever you want. What if this spiritual world and the dream world and all of those names um, could be the same thing? What if they were the same thing? Okay, let's consider that possibility for just a second. So with that in mind, let's say they're all the same thing because we can't test it. We don't know what's what. There are some things you can do to try to validate, but specifically consider the fact that they all could be the same thing. Okay. Now with that in mind, um, you can start to sort of see how um, you need to test. All right. So you need to get lucid in your dreams. You need to be able to remember your dreams because connecting with that is the way that you're going to start to connect with the spirit world. You can start to sort of understand how the mind can create in the astral. For instance, we're going to call it the astral, and then I'm going to sometimes call it the dream world. We're going to mix it up, okay? So in the astral, anything that you think about can manifest. That's the same thing that can happen in a dream, okay? The thing that people like to get caught up on or seem to try to differentiate with is saying that, oh, well, I was in some type of, let's say, cloudy scenery. Maybe the in world they were experiencing was all clouds, or some type of assumption of what a heavenly plane would be like. Okay, that's when they start to give it that name. You see what I mean? So if you were in a place where you saw like a cave sort of setting and there was fire and stuff, you would think maybe that's a hellish like dimension. Okay, but the fact is you're still in the world that is produced by the mind. Okay, you have to consider that. So this is really powerful stuff, and it goes all back to what I was talking about, which is being able to work directly with your own mind to produce that phenomena. Has anyone out there ever had a daydream while their eyes were open? Okay, this is something that used to happen to me a lot when I was a young child, and my mom would wake me up early for school. I'd then have to go to one of my cousin's house, and then we take a bus to school and stuff like that. My older cousins, we take the bus to school, and then by the time I got there, I was tired all over again, like it was time to go to sleep again. Okay, and so here I am standing in this hallway, waiting to get into class. You know how kids do in the morning. And I'd be like staring at the lockers, just waiting for the teacher to open the door. And I don't want to fall over, so my eyes are open, and off I go into another world. This was something that started happening to me when I was very young. And it was so vivid that it was just like when I was asleep at night, that same experience. Can anybody relate to that? Hit the like button, post a comment or something. Has anybody ever had an experience like that where you've gone into another dimension with your eyes open? Okay. This goes back to now, if you have, then you guys that hit the like button and are saying that you've experienced that type of thing, all of you can recall that experience, okay, just by me talking about it, and understand how you can instantly and immediately go back into that state just because you've been there before. Okay, so if you worked with a someone that's a certified hypnotist, or someone that knows what they're doing and knows about hypnosis and stuff, someone like me, or if you get my book, which I'm always referring to, it's going to teach you about trance. You're going to learn how to do that, how to produce that same state again, where you have the eyes open, a dream slash hallucination. Okay, and this is what you're going to experience in the ritual chamber. When you're looking at your scrying mirror, you're going to see shit in there, okay? You're going to be able to evoke spirits and see them, okay? So I want you guys to really understand how this shit actually is scientific. It does not require any type of spiritual, blank, just adopted belief sort of system. You don't have to go into the blind faith adaptation with any of this shit at all, okay, to be able to work the magic. All right, so outside of that, you do still have supernatural results where you can manifest things in your life based on what you experience through these types of trances. These trances can change you. They can stop pain. They can regulate your digestion system, your blood pressure. There's all sort of things that you can do. There's surgeries that take place, okay, with people that are just in trance. They don't need any type of medicines that could poison their bodies. There's all kinds of stuff that you can accomplish with this, okay? So this is a very scientific thing, and it's a huge wide range of things that can be accomplished through just learning the process of what mesmerism and trance is, okay? So with that said, let me pop up here and check out some comments, okay? I think I saw someone said they got their book today. That is very awesome. Is that Siren? Did you order one of my books? I don't know if you did. If so, I hope you are enjoying it. I'd love to get some feedback. So just, feel free to post a comment in a group or send me a message or something and tell me how you like that book. Because like I said, I don't think there's anything else on the market, in the occult market, at least, that offers something like that, okay? And in positive news, Rhino says, Southern woman voice, this house is clean. Yeah, buddy, I told you. That smudging don't fuck around. You can keep whatever you want out of your house with that. Especially if you use a little bit of salt, that salt water mixture is fantastic. I've been using it for years. Steven, I don't have those two. I'm not sure who he's talking about Joseph and Kumba. Larry's talking about how he's had experiences in the third person. Fantastic. Yeah, Rhino says he had a dream last night and had a Hercules killed your whole family type dream. Been up since 4. You had a dream like a Hercules came and killed your whole family. Yeah, that's because you banished that spirit out of there. So it was kind of pissed off, probably still lingering around outside somewhere. I want to get back in, but I can't. That sort of thing. What's up, Michael? I see you, Candelario. What's up, dude? So yeah, I don't see many questions. Cool. All right, catching up. There we go. So I'm not seeing any questions. So with that said, guys, really consider the stuff that I'm talking about. It opens up a new realm of possibility, where we could really start to create a community of people that practice magic, but we're realistic about it, and stuff like that, and also, like I talked about, it being a tradition since ancient Egypt up there to be like a performing type of witch, that goes out in the public and bewitches the public. And this has a lot to do with that, because that is exactly who I am as a person. I love to fuck with people. I love to go out and do spooky shit with people. It's what I do. It's who I am as a person. I'm just that guy. I take my tarot cards everywhere I go. It's what I do. Larry says, kind of off subject, but can you interpret dreams? I can. But the truth is the best interpretation of your dreams is the answer that you can get from yourself. So if you learn to work with a pendulum or something like that, or a Ouija board, a lot of people think that those are sort of just only connected to the spirit world. But remember, it's in the mind, so it's connected to you. So you could always just ask your subconscious to answer you on those types of things as well. Okay, a lot of people don't think about that. It's not a unnatural thing to actually ask your own mind a question. People should do this type of stuff. You're asking yourself a question, but understand that you have another intelligent mind that can answer you. Okay? So, yeah. Isn't that right, Fred? They have an intelligent mind that can answer them. Tell them. Yeah, that's right. Twice. Do it twice if I'm right. Tell them. Yeah, see? You got... you have an intelligent mind that can answer you. So you have to understand that you can ask yourself questions and stuff like that as well. So Cyrus says, I like to try making people pick up or buy items at the store. Yeah. I go a little bit beyond that, where it's kind of like a comedy thing that I do with people when I mesmerize them. I keep it comedy because then it makes more people want to deal with me. Especially if I'm trying to book shows. Like people want to book me for to come out and do like juggling and comedy or hypnosis or something like that. Then I try to keep it funny, but the truth is it's a miracle when you get people there and the trance takes and you start to produce that phenomena. It's really, really incredible. And like I said, it's not something that is like super hard to do. You could just be anywhere and decide, yeah, I'm ready to fuck with somebody right now. And all this stuff is become, if you practice it, it's second nature to you. So you could just walk up and fuck with anybody anytime. You ever see that show Fear Factor? That's the type of shit you could do to people in real life. So it's a lot of fun, but also there's real science behind it, and that's what's important. A lot of people don't realize that ritual and ritual magic and stuff like that is a performance. It's meant to put you into trance states. Okay, it's meant to produce that experience and then affect you spiritually. So all you need to do is just get into those types of states and want to have change. All right, you gotta want to have genuine change. So you can't force anybody to change; they have to do it themselves. Uh, Mike says, "Hey man, where can I find a link to your book?" Stephen, if you could post a link to mesmerism, please. Thank you very much, sir. Stephen is like my ace, dude. That is my right hand man, Stephen Clark. He does tarot readings and all kinds of stuff. So if you guys want some readings, you can link up with Stephen if you can't get with me. Okay, because I am kind of busy sometimes. I'm trying to do a lot, but there are other people helping me out. Okay, so if you guys are looking for people, just reach out and we can link you up with the other members in a group that offer readings and stuff like that. Okay, if you guys are interested. Um, you have a skull too. His name is York. Yeah, this is Fred, dude. This is Fred. I only name them when I give them personalities. um, yeah, Steven's awesome, dude. He practices a lot, and he's been learning a lot from me too. So he'll tell you like he got my book and the stuff that's in there. Will definitely change what you're doing. I don't know if he's got the new one yet, but once you get this new one, man, it's if you're working with clients or offering some type of therapy or something like that, or a fitness coach. I think I saw somebody out there that was like a fitness coach or something like that. Man, forget it. You could talk to them for 1 second and inspire them so hard that they'll never stop working out until they're in shape. They'll every morning they wake up, they want to work out and won't understand why. Okay, that's how you could help somebody. You know, so there's a lot of positive you can do with this stuff outside of just being funny or trying to hex someone or something like that. Okay, so yeah. Um, I hope I touched on some interesting topics with the dreams and stuff like that, guys. That was what I focused on a lot when I started was like just connecting with that dream world. I was like asking the spirits to come to me in dreams, come with me, like come to me in my ritual chamber. I wanted to feel the power. I was like talking to the sky, trying to get them to manifest just anything I could do. I was trying. Okay. And I think that more than anything, that's what led to me to just keep studying. And the more I studied, the more I discovered. I'm like, well, maybe the Egyptians got something secret that they, maybe these guys got something secret. Maybe the Chinese had something different in their past. So I started just researching different shit. I went through the Hindu cities, and then you connect to the different powers of like Taoist sorcery, which is exactly similar. And then there's just you start to run into the same stuff. It's a mirror of everything. Okay. I think that the fact that we have a dualistic reality, period, the fact that we can go to sleep and experience another world while we're asleep, and then this world becomes the invisible world, shows us that there's a possibility of true spirituality and true spirit world existing. And that's why we need to study this stuff, okay? Mm-mm-mm-mm. We're not going to talk about Devin's dream with President Trump at her house, okay? um, but yeah. So with that said, guys, I don't know how long I've been on. About 20 minutes or so. Wow. Try not to cut it too short. That's funny because there's people in the group replying to comments and have no idea that this live is going on. So if you are friends with other people, man, tell them to go and set the notifications to show them when the lives come on. So you have to go to the announcements, go to a video, and then you can set the notifications. Okay. The other thing that you might want to do, you might not want to do, depending on if you like the photos in the group or whatever, is set the notifications to see first. That way you won't miss anything. If we are posting some type of lesson outside of the sexy girly pictures. Okay. um, Asen says it seems mesmerism is a more effective method for self-help than any psychiatrist. Far more direct and less consuming. So Asen, I will tell you the difference between a psychiatrist and a psychologist. Okay, and not to insult your intelligence, if you already know this, I'm sorry, you're not here to shut me up. Okay, so the difference is a psychiatrist can prescribe you pills. All right, whereas a psychologist can only diagnose a condition. Okay, so a psychologist usually sends your ass to a psychiatrist if they feel like you need pills. So psychiatrists are actually doctors. Psychologists can be considered doctors also, but most of them are just therapists. They don't actually prescribe pills. Okay, so that's a total difference there. Now, hypnosis falls under the study of psychology. So this is a sort of, I mean, it's hands-on because there's stuff that you can do as far as NLP and stuff like that. But this falls into the category of sort of alternative medicine, if you will. Okay, so instead of going and trying to get a pill to fix the problem or addiction or a trauma or whatever it is, you could go and find a certified hypnotist. Okay. The way that I would recommend if you're trying to deal with something serious like that, though, is to go through, if you're in America, go through the AHA. That's going to be the American Hypnosis Association. That's going to be everybody that has certificates, that is qualified and legally licensed to help you heal trauma. Okay. Larry, I've asked and asked for years about one dream, and no logical answer to me can be found. Have you been asking yourself or have you been asking other people? Okay, that's the thing. You didn't really clarify there. Michael Candelario, it says, is your book for all levels of learning? I break it down to the bare bones, and I do it in plain English, man. You've been watching these lives. If you think that I can communicate good through these lives, trust me, the book communicates clearly. Okay, it's going to be plain English. It's going to break down stuff and things into steps, and then the entire book itself is arranged in a way so that you can learn each thing. And then when you get to the end, I make a joke about safety being last, but actually safety is first. But if I would have put that at the beginning of the book, you would have forgotten it by the time you got to the end. So I really thought the book through. Okay, so it's worth it, dude. It's really going to teach you a lot of impressive skills and a lot of things about language that you probably did not know about. And it's going to give you some stuff, the ability to do some stuff that a lot of other people cannot do. Okay. Now, if we're talking about Samita Dioram, let me look at which book he posted. That was Mesmerism. He posted there. Samita Dioram is specifically covering ritual magic. And wow, my kids are really killing each other out there. All right, honey, you get at them. Okay, so check it out. Samita Dioram covers specifically ritual magic. So this is going to talk about the understanding of magic, of course, from a scientific point of view. We're going to talk about the human being, what that could possibly be based on the most ancient source that I could find, which was Egypt. Okay, so we're going to talk about the 9 bodies. We're going to cover all of that. Then we're going to cover each chakra, each of the 7 chakras, the main chakras, and how to open those. Okay, and then we go into how to create spells, what real spells are, understanding trance, and then at the very end of the book, you get the Goetia treatment. You come across a Book of Shadows that goes into full-on evocation and gives you a list of the 72 demons from the Goetia. Okay? So that's how Samita Dioram is structured. It's also about 400 pages, whereas Mesmerism is not a giant dictionary like that. Thanks, Rhino. I mean, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. You guys think I rock. I mean, I'm just trying to help people. I'm trying to answer questions. I'm trying to share truth. This is all about sharing truth, man. I think it's enough of the sort of hiding in the dark sort of understanding with this stuff. We should be able to exist in the real world as real people, regardless of how fucking weird we want to be. Okay? and that's it. Um, so Devin says she's got the book. She's got the hardcover. It looks awesome. Yeah, I love the hardcover. It really looks good. It really does. And then the outside of it, you could like hypnotize somebody with the cover of the book. You're just like, look up to the cover of this book, you know. Stephen, help support our growing goals by looking at the services Rev Avi offers on his Patreon. Yeah, so on the Patreon, I've talked about it before. There's a few different levels on there. Just come in wherever you can afford to come in. I just tried to create names for the different levels or whatever. But basically, if you come in at the highest level, which is $50, then you're going to be working one-on-one with me. We're going to work on mesmerism. I'm going to get with people and show you how to put them in a trance, okay? I'm going to show you how to produce the phenomena. We're going to go over it. I'm going to let you practice doing it also, okay? Then I'm going to watch you do it, and I'm going to coach you on how you're doing it and give you some tips on the areas that you might need to improve. I'm going to get you to the point where you can do this and go out and really have some impact with this stuff, okay? If they die, they die, Rocky. Dude, that's how I feel about that fucking Tyson fight. Like, dude, he's just going to kill him. I don't know what the fuck that guy's thinking. So, Steven, there's also options on the Patreon. Yeah, I was just talking about the options. So, yeah. Guys, like I said, I mean, this is what I'm doing right now. But normally, I mean, when places are open, I usually don't have time to do this stuff. I'm either working somewhere or out doing something, performing somewhere, or practicing something. I'm always busy. I usually don't have time like this. Plus my 4 kids and my amazing wife. So it's like I usually don't have time to fuck around or screw around like this. So I mean, while I have time, I'm trying to build this thing. If this becomes the thing that I do, it will become the thing that I do. You know, I'm kind of just winging it and throwing this out there and trying to reach people. So if we can come together and stick together, then that's the way it'll be. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to give you guys a chance for a few more questions. I've been on for about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to wrap this thing up. You guys got any questions about anything? We've talked about a lot, dude. I've done so many lives now. It's kind of hard to go back and scroll through them all. I was trying to get them over to the Patreon because there's so many in the group where it's like if you're on a computer or something, you can't even scroll down. Okay. So yeah, we talked about the importance of validation in one of the lives. And that is just making sure that you treat this as an experiment and write down what you do. Write down what you do and then write down your results. Okay. You need to be tracking your results. You can't just be believing in stuff. Track your results, man. That way, that's the only way you're going to know what works anyway. Do I know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man that lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I do. I'm not singing the Muffin Man. All of my kids are going to come in here. Look at my wife. You better not sing the fucking Muffin Man.
I'm already being summoned.
But yeah, guys. So with that said, much love. I love you guys. Much love out there. And I will catch you guys on the next one.